Many of you will have been invited to some sort of Christmas meetup or party this year, but spare a thought for those that dread the endless round of Christmas dues. Social anxiety is something that more people suffer from than you probably imagine. And Ida, your other half, Robbie, he's been quite open about the fact that he suffers from social anxiety, isn't he?
Well, it was interesting today. You showed me the article about him opening up about his social anxiety this summer. And it was true, this summer was particularly bad for some reason. He was, you know, he felt very isolated. He didn't want to have anyone around to the house. I think sometimes it gets difficult for him because when he goes out, people expect him to be
Robbie Williams.
Exactly, spectacular and charismatic and cheeky and show the tiger pants. And, you know, that's not always there in the tank. You know, I think he's quite shy and you know,
he talks about how as well that he really could only talk to you through the summer, which is great.
I was really touched to read that, by the way. It's not like he said, I can only talk to you this summer. That wasn't the dialogue. But, you know...
but I imagine that's quite hard.
Well, it's a big responsibility. It's a lot of pressure when someone's in a bad mindset. You know, you so badly want to shift them out of that because you know it's just a matter of perspective. But sometimes when someone's in the midst of their own crisis, it's very difficult to get them out of it. And sometimes it can be almost frustrating when you can't pull them out of it. You so badly want to kind of rescue them from themselves.
But how bad was it? Because, I mean... He is the guy that goes out and goes, let me entertain you. And I get it that when he goes home, it has to be his sanctuary. He doesn't want to have to be that person.
Yeah, no, I mean...
But is it not just a case of, I just want to chill out? Is there a bit more to it than that?
I think it's more to it than... I mean, he truly does. He'll say yes to things. We'll have dinner plans with friends or whatever. And then the day comes and he's just, I can't do it. I don't want to do it. I'm panicked. I mean, his skin will break out. He'll get eczema on his face. I mean, he really just...
It's exactly like Mark. He will get eczema, and I know that and it comes on his face. Isn't it interesting to sort of, I don't want to go out and show my face. But I find it, because my husband, like yours, you know, doesn't drink. You know, he's in recovery and all of that. And he will often cancel. We'll so often have things that we're going to, and he'll just cancel because he can't do it. He doesn't... And sometimes it does get really frustrating.
Yeah, you're like,
sure it does
come on, get out, please.
But then when I think about it, and he'll sometimes say to me, you know, think of all those situations that you go to a party or you were a bit nervous, you're a bit anxious, we all do it, and you have that one glass of wine, because I can have one or two, I don't have to have 100.
Loosen you up.
That never can happen. That can never happen again. So whilst everyone else is loosening up a bit, he will say to me, my anxiety is getting tighter and tighter, and it's,
Rob says it's not nearly as much fun going out and not being able to drink like everybody else, you know. How many espressos can you have?
I mean, my husband never wants to go anywhere, but it's like, it's middle-aged curmudgeonliness, really. He's just like, I can't be bothered. Why do I have to go there? I don't want to go there. I saw them last year.
Which is very frustrating in a different way, but it's the same thing.
Yeah, it's nothing to do with addiction or anything. It's just he just doesn't want to go. But after a while, I'm just like, well, I can't go. You know, you end up going to loads of stuff either like, on your own, or ringing up your girlfriends and going, which is fine. Yeah. But you know, there has to become.
What do you say to him then? Do you let him get off? I doubt it.
In the in the early days, he used to say I'm ill. Say I'm ill and I'm not coming, and then I did, and then I think actually I'm enabling this by doing that. So I then used to go, no, I'm not going to. I'm going to go, and I'm going to say to them, you're not coming because you couldn't be bothered. Most of the time, he'd be at the door as I was leaving and go, all right then, come on, let's go.
You know what? I think we need to pass all our husbands through Jane. Slightly. She can do the puppy training and then hand them back.
This is like getting them out of the crate.
I'm not dealing... It's a completely... You know, you're dealing with proper sort of depression and addiction, and that's a completely different thing.
But you know what? It's a similar thing for the partner, isn't it? If you are having to go and do everything socially by yourself.
Han Solo is what I call it was like all my friends are out with their husbands in the couple groups, and there I am, just like on the side, looking at the empty chair. No, it's not that bad. I mean, it's not that bad. But you know, it is sometimes I kind of want to go, I want my husband to be here right now.
But it's interesting because obviously you're both coming at it from your partners have both, you know, had addictions and they're finding things difficult because for those reasons. I'm like your husbands, but without the addictions. I've never had any I've not got an addictive personality, but I have a very anxious personality, and I found it's got worse and worse and worse the older that I get. So if I am like Robbie, I will cancel. I'm really sorry to all my friends that watch. I'm a nightmare. I know I am. I cancel like an hour before, and just because I get myself worked up
about it.
And funny enough, I don't get I get eczema here. I get a little breakout when I know that I've got to go and do something.
But even just with friends, not. I mean, I get it if it's a
big social
thing where you just think no one's going to miss whether I'm there or not.
Sometimes it's anything.
Just like girlfriend's dinner, I can't do it.
I just can't do it.
If you've enjoyed that, then why not click here for more? And don't forget to subscribe by clicking here so that you never miss out on the best Loose Women moments.